Hey guys, it's Kristen from KristenMiller.me. Today I just wanted to come in really quickly and talk to you guys about simplifying to scale. This is what's been on my mind lately, and that's what I like to bring you guys. You know, the things that are going on that I'm seeing with my clients in my own digital course business, you know, the energy of everything together is what I want to bring to you. I'm going to talk about simplifying to scale and how we can do that with our digital courses and our funnels. And this has been coming up a lot lately, and I'll tell you guys about that. So I'm working on simplifying to scale my business, and I know a lot of us are. It's kind of funny. It feels like, you know, when 2021 ended, everyone was really excited about new things and getting things going. So the energy that I'm feeling right now is more kind of what I expected to feel in December, but it's happening in January. So that is just decluttering everything. So I sent out an email to my email list. If you're on it, you got it a few days ago, about digital decluttering and getting rid of the things that are standing in our way, cluttering things up. And it's so funny because I think a lot of us focus on the physical clutter. So when we say declutter, you think like cleaning out your pantry or that everything drawer, if you have one. I don't know if you do, like I do. I have a couple of them actually. But you know, just cleaning up the clutter around your house, because when I see clutter, I just can't think straight. Yeah, you need decluttering for sure. That's how I feel like new things are happening, but in order to create those new things, we kind of have to declutter the old things, right? So I spent the whole weekend going through my Google Drive and like trashing all kinds of things. I'm like, never gonna do that again, that's in the trash. I don't need to look at that, because I'm like a digital hoarder. I'm, you know, inbox zero, but I save all my emails because you never know. And I think that came from like my corporate background where you had to like back up everything. But I'm over that, right? The things that I haven't looked at in 2 or 3 years, it's gone. It's going in the trash. I don't need to hold it anymore. I'm bringing in space for new things, right? And I think a lot of us are doing that, which I absolutely love, because we don't need to just declutter our house of physical things, although that's important too. We need to declutter our digital life, because especially as like female entrepreneurs in the online space, we're on our computers a lot, right? You're on your computer, you're on your phone. You need to declutter those things out of there. And one of the things that I'm doing is no longer allowing minor annoyances to stay in my life. Little things like when I open Zoom and I try to connect to Facebook, it opens up Safari, and I wanted to open up Chrome. For the last year, I've just dealt with it, right? I just like, oh, that's annoying, and I'll come back to it later, and I never did, right? So one of those things, I'm clearing up those little annoyances. I'm making sure that the things in my life and my business are working for me instead of annoying me or hindering me from moving forward. So let me know if you guys are feeling that too. Yeah, so you're a digital hoarder too, and a toy hoarder. Nah. It's easier to be a digital hoarder, right? Because you can hide it, because it's just on your digital stuff. Like, it's not like a house full of newspapers. But it's easier to hide it from yourself too. And sometimes all of that clutter in your files and in your processes and your workflows, sometimes your processes and your workflows can get cluttered too, right? You don't need every single step. Maybe something's standing in the way, or maybe you need to add a step, right? So simplifying through decluttering is so important right now, to get rid of the old to make space for the new, right? So that's what I'm doing. And I wanted to talk to you guys about how that works with our courses and our funnels, right? Because this came up with a client recently. I was talking to her. Everything was kind of cluttered, right? She didn't know which direction to turn. She had a few offers that were doing really well, and she didn't really know what the next step was to scale, right? So a lot of times when people are trying to scale, they create more things. And that's not always the best way to do it, especially if you're just creating something new because you think you need to, instead of going back and improving what you already have. Now, if you have a funnel or a course that is working and that is selling, how can you improve that because small improvements on your existing successful courses and funnels are going to make a bigger improvement on your business than trying to start something new from scratch. Okay, so I want you guys to think about that. Even though we're decluttering and making way for new things, how can you improve the things you already have instead of adding more clutter into your digital course life? So when we're thinking about that, think about how you can improve maybe the sales page for your main course. How can you get more sales from the same number of people coming in, right? How can you get more people to that funnel? If you have an amazing funnel that's working, a sales page that's selling, don't go off and make something new. Get more people to go to that sales page, right? Because it's already working. You don't need to create something new if you've got something that's already working that you can scale by just bringing in more people, okay? And then once you get more people in, or at the same time, how are you serving your customers after they've purchased from you, okay? To create more lifetime value, more value for the existing customers that you're already bringing in. So in that aspect, if you're selling a course for, let's say, $27, but you don't have an order bump or a one-time offer after that, get on it, right? Because you're already having customers come in, you can sell them more right away. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about simplifying what you already have to scale. Instead of creating new or creating more digital clutter, making space for new things by getting rid of the digital clutter and improving what you already have to scale it. So let me know if you guys have any questions about that. That's what's been on my mind and my heart today and this week. And I hope that helps you. If you have questions about any of these processes, about scaling your course or your funnel, go ahead and send me a message, drop a comment. We also have the Digital Course Elite open right now. That is my membership group that is available for you to join to get extra access to me, extra ability to ask questions and go deep. There are monthly masterclasses, monthly guest expert sessions. There's an accountability sprint so that you can get together with your peers who are doing the same things as you and chat and, just have a conversation. It's a great place to come together, learn more about digital courses and funnels, how to improve yours, and also just be in a community of women who are doing the same thing as you. That is super important, because when you try to talk about like digital courses and funnels with people in the real world, they just don't get it. Being in the room with people who get it, who know what you're going through, who can make suggestions if you have questions about improving something or finding someone to hire or anything like that, it's a great resource. So I highly encourage you guys to join the Digital Course Elite group. The price will be going up to at least $100 by the end of the year. So get in now while the price is still low as we're growing, so you can really take advantage of like the small community that it is now. And if you have any questions, again, send me a DM or drop a comment, and I will see you guys later.